Hello to another video about me, my mill, my van, what I do, what I charge. So, my name is Wolfgang Rother. I live in the southwest of Germany, Baden-Württemberg, a really small town, Bad Mergentheim. So, why start my business? I'm a cabinet maker master, and 3 years ago I started with my first mill, but really soon I realized if you want to do it more, you have to go full hydraulic and you have to go with a heavy duty equipment. So I did my research. Timber Kings, Crooks, Sierra, Wimmer, a few other brands you can buy that I think are really all really good. But for me myself, I decided for a couple of reasons. The best bang for the buck was the Woodmizer, the LT40 full hydraulic. And the resharpen system, unlike I get called some other owners, they said the customer service, especially in the workshop, if you got a problem, outstanding service. I loved it. I talked to them for hours, and I mean really for hours when I got a problem. So I make a small tour about my van. Why van? Because you can shut down the door, close the doors, lock them, done. It's a front wheel driven 4x4 you can't afford. So small tour, what do you need? A level for setup. For leveling I use my car jack. Measuring device, if you go by cubic meter, what I don't do. If you cut to square up your beams, I got an umbrella, some chains for the sawmill, chainsaw, cant hooks, got a small and a big one, a small and a big one, yeah. Spray grease, oil can, some gloves, heavy duty, light duty, a broom. Yeah, I live on a side road, a big shovel, leaf blower. If you got an argument with your wife, solves the problem. No, just kidding. So this is what I use to clean up the boards. It's really handy. It's from a painter. Really good. 30mm wrench for the fine adjustment feeds to clean up the inside of the mill, the belts for the chainsaws. This is a German hammer for roofing, totally different like yours, because we got a magnet inside here for the nails. Remove the nails to hit into a log, to pull it or tow it. Really handy. Safety for overnight. I got also a lot of spare things like screwdrivers and stuff, and wrench box, I think, and, like those here, they're really handy. In the wrench, some belts. So chainsaws, I got a 660 and a 3.5 horsepower Dolma, really good for high priced logs. I like anchor seal or stuff like that for the protections of the wood. Yeah, must learn some more. What else? Gas can for the chainsaws, oil, car jack. At the moment I'm running 3 types of blades, 7, 9 and 10 degrees. My favorite is a 7 because you can run it almost in everything. Just if you got really fresh fur, then I like the 10 or the bimetal blades from Woodmizer. Yeah, great, they're awesome. Any bimetal, I love them. So what else? Got 2 jerry cans, 20 liter each, 2 cans of water, 20 liter each. I always got minimum 20-30 blades with me on a daily job. Sometimes you need 4-5 blades. Sometimes the worst day was I spent 10 blades or 8. in hardwood, 9 degree blades, so it was a really shitty day. So yeah, that's my van. So I do this as a side business. I really love it. I enjoy it, I have to say. 95% of the customers are really awesome. I love them. People are nice. It's like more not work. It's more like an event. So it's really good. What else? What I do? What is most what I cut? The most what I cut is fur that killed by beetles. At the moment, it's a huge problem here in Germany. The next thing is log, Douglas fir. We have also oak is a number. Yeah, that's so the most what I cut. The most what I cut for myself is we cut only everything in millimeters. The most what I cut for myself is 35 millimeter boards. Why? 35 and 55. Why? I can plane them down to 30. If I'm really unlucky, 25. The 55, if I'm lucky, I get out on 45, at least, but 40 millimeters board. Because the countertops here in Germany are mostly 38 to 40 millimeters thick in the kitchens, and tables like that looks really good. So on the construction side, what is there the most? What we cut in centimeters? 3 by 5, 4 by 6 centimeters, 8 by 8, 8 by 16, 8 by 20. Then we go up to 10 by 10, 10 by 20, 12 by 12, 12 by 20, 24. Another car. This is the beam size, yeah? The beam size we got on 12 to 24. Yeah, that's the most what I cut. Bigger, really rare. So what else? If I cut sideboards, if I trim my them sideboards, I always leave them 25 to 30 millimeters. 30 I like, because you can cut them, resaw them for 3 by 5 centimeters small pieces of lumber. Yeah, Dachlatten. What else? The most length, because I see you got 8 and 12 foot. We don't have that. The most standard length is 5 meters. Mostly is 5'10". So everything up, this is mostly standard for construction wood. Yeah. For fir and Douglas fir and stuff like that. That's the standard length. Beech, oak and stuff like that, it's cut as long as it is good. So then you can have from 3 to 8 or 10 meters. That depends on the law. So what else? What do I do build most is a toy playhouse for a friend of mine, some benches that I built on my site, stuff like that. Of course I made it by you. What kind of site tools I use? I got an old tractor with 35 horse on my own lumber yard to arrange the logs. I got my workshop cars coming, so what's in the next videos, what I'm gonna show you is what kind of stuff I run in my shop. Is right on my side here, the old garage. So I got a table slide saw with 3 meters cutting length in total. I got a planer and from top and below, I don't know what in English, an abrichten Dickenhobel with 31 centimeters plane width. Yeah, and the most other thing is hand tools like festool, everything, sander, jigsaws, yeah, stuff like that. If you've been interested in that, leave it in the comments. Then I'll make a workshop tour, because I think we do much different than you do in the US, but it's quite interesting to see your side of the pond, and that's why I'll make this video, to show you our side of things that we do here in Germany. So if you have questions, leave them down in the comments or send me an email. The email is one in my other videos. You see it on the side of my car, van. Anything else? Like, share and subscribe, and have a really awesome day.